Also is here in the city of Carson, catching up with current WBA, NABA super featherweight champion Carlos the Solution Morales. Carlos, congratulations on getting your upcoming fight on August 18th against Alberto Machado. How's everything going?
Everything's going well. Just started training camp for this fight, and we're going to be ready for August 18th.
When were you notified that you were getting this shot? Ponce, Puerto Rico, the first time you're traveling to the island of Puerto Rico, you're probably going to build a new fan base over there.
They told me about this fight about maybe a few weeks ago, and we agreed to it. And yeah, I'm excited to go to Puerto Rico and show my skills on there.
So it will be a unification title fight for regional titles. You're defending your NABA title against Alberto Machado, which holds the NABO title for the WBO. What do you think of his fighting style? He's a strong puncher with a KO power, 17-0 with 15 KOs. Talk to us about his style.
He's a strong fighter, but they call me the solution, so I'm going to go in there and solve the problem and come out victorious August 18th.
His nickname is El Explosivo, the explosive. What makes you think that he got the nickname from, based on his fighting record?
I think he got that explosive nickname because of of his knockouts. He's a strong fighter. He gets hard with both hands, and we're going to be ready for him on August 18th.
Your last performance on May 5th, a majority decision over Cesar Allen Valenzuela. Talk to us about your performance and how did you feel about fighting in Vegas for your first time in your career? What was the emotions you were going through when you fought?
I was excited to fight at the MGM. The great legends fight there, and that had nothing to do with my performance. I went in there and I did what I have to be. What I have to do is get the W. I went in there and we followed the plan, and we came out victorious on it.
The main event on ESPN networks. Your fight will be finally watched nationwide, probably in other countries. What's going through your mind when you know you're headlining this card?
Well, it tells me that I'm moving up in the ranks. The hard work that I've been doing since I turned professional is finally paying off, and I'm excited and ready to perform August 18th.
When you first started your professional boxing career with a losing record, did you think to yourself, I'm gonna go ahead and headline a card, or I'm gonna be able to fight at the MGM Grand Arena in Vegas?
Yeah, definitely. That always crossed through my mind. I knew that I started off with 0 wins, 1 loss, 3 draws. That kind of made the fighter that I am right now. And, I just became more disciplined than I was at the time that I turned professional. And, being disciplined, it pays off. And look where I'm at right now.
Alberto Machado, he's a little taller than you, 5'10", southpaw fighter. Will you be facing some difficulties by fighting a southpaw fighter for your first time in your Have you fought any southpaw fighters in the past?
I fought professional 4 times, southpaws. I fought a lot of times in the amateurs, and I never lost to a southpaw. So I'm pretty confident that we're going to come out victorious August 18th.
Alberto Machado, he's not well known here on the West Coast, but he's a pretty popular fighter. He's a Miguel Cotto promotions fighter. Most of his fights have been on the East Coast. So what do you think about the Mexico versus Puerto Rico rivalry going down on August 18th?
Excited to be part of it. If you go back to legendary fights, they always put up great shows between Mexico and Puerto Rico. So I'm excited to be part of that history and give the fans a good fight and a good show August 18th.
I don't know if you'll have the time to visit some of the landmarks in Puerto Rico, but what was the first thing you will be doing when you arrive to the Enchanted Island?
I got to stay focused because we have a task that I have to get done. And after the fight, we could go explore Puerto Rico. I'd be excited to do that. But as we land, we're focused on the fight, and we have to train and get the W on August 18th.
You beat Machado on August 18th. Your NABO title and Alberto Machado's title. So you're knocking at the doors for a world title belt for the WBO or WBA. Jezreel Corrales for the WBA and Lomachenko for the WBO. Who would you take first?
Well, unifying this belt is you know, it's good for both of us. You know, whoever comes out victorious, it's going to be, you know, like you said, closer to a world title. And you know, it's really up to you to choose who you want to fight. You know, if you want to fight Lomachenko or if you want to fight Israel Corrales, whatever champion wants to give you the chance, you got to take it. And I'm going to be ranked on both belts. So you know, whoever wants to give me the opportunity to fight for the world title, I'm going to fight.
We're on the subject of Israel Corrales. He has a fight scheduled on July 16th against Robinson Castellanos, which beat Gamboa on the same card that you fought in Vegas. What did you think of that fight, and do you think Castellanos has a good shot against Israel Corrales?
Well, first of all, it was a shocker. You know, nobody expected Castellanos to knock down Gamboa.
Right.
You know, but they call him Robin Hood for a reason. You know, he goes in there and puts a great fight, and you know, he wants to win all the times, and he definitely shocked everybody that was at the MGM and you know, we're watching ESPN. So I'm excited. You know, Castellanos deserved a world title shots after that performance. You know, nobody goes and knocks out Gamboa like that. You know, and I'm happy for him, and you know, hopefully he comes out victorious that night.
Did you think you were gonna get that title shot first than Robinson Castellanos, or did you think Robinson Castellanos was getting that shot against Corrales after his performance?
After that performance, I knew that he deserved that opportunity. You know, now I have to fight Alberto Machado and you know earn my chance again.
You have a new teammate here at the Rock boxing gym, Jesus Cuellar. He just had a sparring session with him. How did that go, and how exciting did you feel about sparring a former world champ?
Great experience to be able to, you know, spar with a world champion, a former world champion. I spar with Everton Lopez, who is an Olympian too. We mixed it up. Great experience, you know. I'm learning a lot, and we're definitely gonna be ready for August 18th.
Carlos, this is your time to shine. Nationwide exposure, ESPN networks. Alberto Machado versus Carlos Morales, August 18th on ESPN Deportes. Les quisiera decir unas palabras en español a la fanaticada boricua y a toda la fanaticada latina en general.
No se pierdan la pelea agosto 18. Va a ser una tremenda guerra entre México y Puerto Rico. En todas partes del mundo la van a poder ver por ESPN Deportes. No se la pierdan, vamos a dar un gran espectáculo.
Thank you for your time, Carlos. We're looking forward to see you performance on August 18th. Thank you.